alaikum everybody and welcome back to the Ahmed Family YouTube channel.
So we've brought you a very exciting topic, and there's probably 3 reasons for why you clicked on this video today. Number 1, you're probably curious and want to know how we've lost the weight. Number 2, you're probably on your own weight loss journey and you need a bit of motivation, a bit of push. Or number 3, you're probably sat on the couch, saying it's January and waiting to start your journey. And you're on the right video, I have to say. Just keep watching till the end.
So we're going to be sharing our weight loss journey with you today, and we'll be sharing all our personal advice, what we've learned on the way, and hopefully that should help or inspire you to start your weight loss journey. So I have lost about 35 kg up till today. I'm still counting. I'm not exactly where I want to be, but I am very close to my goal weight. Alhamdulillah, I have done this in 2 years. It has taken me 2 long, steady, progressive years. What about you, Tabassum?
So for me, it's been 36 kgs weight loss. Alhamdulillah, and I can't believe I'm saying that. Yeah, I'm just saying that sounds
it feels like a big thing sitting over here and actually being able to say it.
And it took me between 7 and 8 months to lose that weight.
Faster than me. And that's because of your discipline, and you are way more strict, and we're going to be talking about this in more detail.
My morning would start off with 2 kahwes that I'd have. I'd boil the water and I'd add 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, 1 tablespoon of lemon juice and 1 tablespoon of honey. I'd mix it all up and put that aside whilst I'd make my second kahwa. So in boiling water, I would put half a tablespoon of ajwain, half a tablespoon of jeera and half a cinnamon stick. So I'd let that boil and sieve it all out, put it in a cup, and I'd drink that on an empty stomach.
My day would start off very similarly. I'd drink a glass of warm water, and after a couple of hours I would actually make my first meal, the proper breakfast, and I've got a clip of that here for you.
After I've had my kahwa, I would have a snack, and that could be anything small, like a yogurt. It can be 10 almonds, it can be
a piece of fruit. So I recently got into eating papaya, half a papaya, and it's actually quite tasty. So something to just get you going and keep in your stomach content. Now this is always accompanied with a glass of water. You need a water bottle, which we actually adjusted to and started using later on. But when we started this diet plan, it used to be a big glass of water with every single meal, so including your snack. So then we move on to our lunch, which would be what we eat regularly on a day-to-day. So if we made roti and salan at home, it would be roti and salan. But again, we're eating that roti in proportion. So it'd be like 1 roti with a little bit of salan and more salad. And then we'd move on to our snack number 2. And again, it'd be very similar. Either you can have hummus with carrots, a little dish of Greek yogurt with some nuts and a bit of a drizzle of honey.
Or oat cakes with cottage cheese and tomatoes.
Because that was the Bassam's
Yeah, I enjoyed that the most.
Yes. Then we'd end with the last meal of the day, which would be around about 5 p.m. This would be either like grilled chicken or fish with salad. And if not, then your regular roti and salan. Again, that's the thing. This is the lesson that we've learned on our way. That you don't have to specifically prepare a meal for your yourself. Eat what you're cooking for the rest of your family, and that is how this diet will actually slowly shift into a lifestyle. Because then we've done this where we've prepared food for ourselves separately, and it's something we couldn't carry on long term. If we cook once for the family, we'd cook for ourselves too. So that would be around about 5 o'clock, and that would be our last meal of the day, which would give our body some time to digest.
Exercise is also a very important part of weight loss journey. We've always been to gyms when we were younger as well. And this time I just wasn't confident enough to join when I lost my weight, because I was over 100 kg. Anam and Sania was still quite confident. I have to give that to you guys. They were like, let's join the gym. I said, no, I'm not going. But so yeah, I started my workouts at home. I came across this YouTube channel called The Body Project. Now, this channel has been amazing for me. It's worked so well because I was so big, and I felt like the exercises that the trainer, Daniel, showed, I was able to do easily. Even with people with back pains or some people with knee problems, I'd say anybody can do it. Even my nanny used to join it, so you can imagine, like, anybody can do them. They were so easy to do. They were like half-an-hour workouts, and he started off with beginner workouts. So I started off by doing those workouts. They were 30 minutes long. You're probably just working out 20 minutes hardcore in that, and 10 minutes is like start up and cool down at the end where you're doing the stretches. So these videos have really, really helped me. Now, the good thing about them is there's lots of them. So, you can always, you won't be getting bored. Every day you can be putting on different videos, and slowly you can get to a more intermediate level as well, which we came to about 4 months into our workout. Once we went to intermediate, it was the trainer changed to Alex, which is Daniel's wife, and she did more strength training. And whilst we were doing the strength training videos, our workout sessions dropped from 4 to 5 sessions a week to 3 sessions a week, because we were realizing that we're losing the weight as well with fewer sessions with strength training.
Strength training also toned us up a lot more than just regular cardio. So
Yeah.
when you feel like you're at that stage of your own workout where you're strong enough and you can keep going for more, go from cardio to strength training. It is more advanced, and we really started enjoying that. So at that stage, I actually left gym and joined in with the Bassam. All 3 of us sisters would get together and we would work out. We have a set time to work out, and that's one thing that we decided to bring in as a staple as part of this journey, is that we're eating clean and we're working out, and these 2 things hand in hand are the ones that will make you lose the weight.
We also try to get in at least between 6,000 and 10,000 steps a day.
Yes.
So we would usually, after dropping off the kids to school, we would do our walk, try to get at least 6,000 steps in then, and then few in the evening as well.
Motivation played a huge part in this journey. If we didn't have one another, I don't think we'd be able to have come this far. So we actually made a little group chat with all those 3 sisters in it. We put our goals in there. What we used to do is send regular messages, what we've eaten, if we've had a bad day, what we're planning to do, if we've got our steps in, and it just kept us up to date with what the Bassam's doing, what Sania's doing. So for example, if I've not had my steps in, I would add another workout. I would say, right, I'm actually working out, guys. I'm going to be doing it at home. So that helped us really keep that morale up, that booster. We still actually have that chat.
It kept up the competition too.
Absolutely. The healthy competition, it makes you work hard for sure.
For me, to keep myself motivated, I bought this calendar from Amazon. It's a monthly calendar. I would write down everything that I've ate during the day, and if I worked out or not, and if I've had my 2 liters of water a day or not. So for me, that was really important. It motivated me because I could see what I've had the day before, and if it's bad, then I'd make sure that
You went clean.
I'm clean the next day. So yeah, that definitely motivated me, and I used to check my weight every morning as well. For some people that can work, and for some people it doesn't work. So for me, it did work because I felt like if I have put on a few pounds from the days before, then I would be more stricter with myself.
And I think I was that person at the beginning. I hated going on the scales. I used to be the worst.
And then that can put you off as well, can't it?
Absolutely. So it works both ways, but I think the getting rid of that fear of the scale is very important as well. Going on there, seeing how much you actually weigh, because then you can actually jot it down in your diary. You know exactly where you stand and where you need to work. So we've talked about motivation, but something that's more important than motivation is discipline, because there is a certain point in each journey where that motivation does come down and it eventually does die off, especially when you're exhausted. You might not be able to see the results and you still keep going. The only thing that keeps you on track is discipline, and that is one thing that we've actually realized on this weight loss journey. So for people who don't know us or who are new, we've actually tried to lose weight initially before, managed to get through 5 to 10 kg, and then we've put that straight back on. This time the difference has been that we've actually included some rules. We've actually decided to follow these set of rules, and we're going to be talking to you about them. So first up, one of the rules are that you're not going to eat after 6 o'clock. That actually is backed up scientifically, and what that does to your body is that it gives it time to digest the food that you've ate throughout the day. So at night time, you are not spending your night digesting the food. You won't realize this. It's not something that we naturally understand, that at night time I was digesting food and I've woken up, not completely rested. But you will feel it if you get your 8 hours minimum amount of sleep. You will lose the weight. If you don't, you get that sleep, you will not be losing the weight. And this has actually been tried and tested. So Tabassum, what other rules would you say that we've followed?
Yeah, so no eating after 6 p.m. and then our water intake. We invested in these water bottles which had times on them, so that was really good because it helped us track how much water we've drunk during the day. And so if we're not up to scratch with the time, then it tells you that you need to drink more water.
Yeah.
So
it did help. It really helped. Once we started actually getting the 2 liters of water, I felt like we started losing weight more.
Yeah, definitely, because it flushes it all out.
It flushes all that fat that you're basically melting off your body. You're flushing it out with all the water that you're drinking, and it helps your skin. It helps your weight, and it's just really good for you drinking water.
Well, it is recommended to drink 2 liters of water a day
daily,
anyways, but I know that many people don't, and
I'd certainly
didn't. Yeah,
and it's something that you adjust to, so you will be going to the loo more often, but don't get put off by that. Another rule that I followed during my weight loss journey is I started taking multivitamins. I started taking multivitamins regularly because I've seen when people start losing weight, their skin starts to sag and it's not firm anymore, and you start losing hair, and that's one thing that I didn't want at all. So I started taking multivitamins, and I think that's really helped keep that firmness of my skin. Actually helped with my hair.
Collagen as well.
That's one thing I introduced. And once I started getting into multivitamins and learning more about them, I started using collagen. You can drink that in the morning with a glass of juice, or in your tea or coffee that you drink, and that really helps too.
And we were only allowed to have 1 cheat meal a week as well, and that could be anything. Then if you want the burger, you get that burger.
Having the cheat meal at the end of the week actually was something that we looked forward to, especially at the beginning, when we felt like this diet is a diet and it's not a lifestyle change, it's the diet. And then that cheat meal was something that we looked forward to. It just helped us go on and finish the week off on a sweeter or a happier note. Okay, so some personal advice. I actually overcame my sweet/chocolate obsession. I love and I crave for sweets and chocolates mostly, and I knew that this is actually bringing me down. Every time we'd go on the weighing scale, these guys would have lost the weight and I would have either still been there or had actually probably gained a few pounds. How I overcame this sweets obsession: I bought dates and I cut them in half. I added some peanut butter in there and topped it up with dark chocolate. I popped that into the freezer, and every time I craved for chocolate, I would take out a date. It actually satisfied my sweets craving, my chocolates craving, and it kind of slowly took the place of chocolate. And I think I've just about replaced that craving fully now. So if you're a sweet/chocolate person, then give it a go. See how you feel, because it's definitely low in calories, and when you do eat that sweet day, you will feel content.
I'd also like to say that please don't lose hope. It does take a long time. It really does. Everybody has their own little journey. And I remember when I lost 7 kgs and I went to my mom, and I was quite down actually. And I said, you know, I've lost like 7 kgs and nobody can see a difference. And for me, it was a big thing that, you know, and you feel that, oh, you lost weight, oh, you look good. But I didn't get that. And I remember saying that to mom, and then mom goes to me. So she goes, that putter, you know, if you take a cup of water out from a samandar, samandar nu pata lagna hai. And that's funny, isn't it? But she had a point there, didn't she? That samandar nu koi nahi pata lagna, and that's true. So you have to keep going until, you know, you've got to your goal weight. Keep small goals for yourself. For me, there was a family wedding. So it takes time. It's your body at the end of the day. It's not a balloon. You know, it's not going to happen like that.
It's not. It takes time. Start and you'll get somewhere. If you don't start, you will go down the dumps of depression, and it will just affect your mental health, it'll affect your life, your family life, your social life, and it's not a great point to be. And we've been there, and this is coming from a place of experience. So start and you'll get somewhere. Even if someone says to you, we can't actually see you've lost the weight and you've lost 1 to 2 kg, good on you.
Yeah.
You're getting there. You know, that scale will move slowly, but it will move surely.
Yeah, I used to keep small goals for myself. So weekly goals of, you know, 1.5 to 2 kg it used to be.
Yeah.
And then just being able to meet those goals every week. And then by the end of 3 months, you've probably lost quite a lot. And then it will make a difference, and you'll be able to see it in your clothes.
Yeah.
Like I came down 3 sizes down. Some of the clothes just don't fit me at all now.
Yeah, same here. So
we are all on our own journeys. Even now, me and Anam are still on our journey. We've not completed it. You know, we're 3/4 of the way there.
Yeah.
There's still about 10 kgs more that we want to lose yet.
yes.
So just don't give up.
Just don't give up. It's your body. You want to make it the way you like it. So when you stand in front of the mirror, you're actually happy to see what you can see. So I hope you've learned from this video, and if you feel like this advice can be handy for someone you know, then please share our video and give this a big like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Alhamdulillah, we've actually got a lot planned for you this February. The month of Shaban is coming, so there's lots of exciting videos planned, which we'll be sharing with you all very soon. So stay tuned, click on that bell icon so you stay notified every time we release a video. We're planning to release 2 videos every week, so there's a lot going on. So make sure you click that bell icon and you stay notified. Allah Hafiz.